Beau, you have been at, a few of these camps now. So take us through how maybe this week compares to previous camps and the way that you're able to use a week like this to your advantage.
Yeah, being here for 3 years now, you definitely feel a little more comfortable with all the coaches, all the staff, and you're not that new guy anymore. There's a lot of new faces, more rookies and stuff. So you kind of take that step to be able to help them have a good camp, and also worry about yourself. And you learn a bunch of things over the years to help yourself. So.
Building on that leadership component, what type of leader are you? I know down in Barrie you were able to have a dedicated leadership role this past season, but then especially when you're at an NHL camp, how do you apply that?
Yeah, I never really have been much of a really vocal type of guy, like a really pump up type of guy. I just really try and be, the best person, the best teammate I can to everybody, all the staff, players, whoever it is, fans, just be the best person you can be in the dressing room.
Amazing. And how did it come for you being able to come off of an injury and being able to step into your season? What was that like and just your progression into the season?
Yeah, it was definitely a little weird to start. You feel like you haven't played hockey for so long. Feels like it takes you a couple months to kind of pick it up and get going. It takes a couple months to get your legs going, all that type of stuff. But I felt I found a pretty good groove. I tried to work on my 200-foot game, being good on the breakouts, joining in the rush when I can, all that type of stuff.
You were selected to be part of Team Canada for the World Juniors. Maybe just tell us about that experience and how exciting that was.
It was really exciting. It's something that you dream of when you're a kid playing for the World Juniors. You watch it every year at Christmas. So it was an unreal experience being able to be there with all those elite players on that team. Unfortunate that we didn't have the tournament we wanted, but it was a really cool experience overall.
How did that experience, or last year, kind of prepare you to jump more into the pro game this year?
Yeah, I think talking, the development coaches and all the staff here with Edmonton, they want to see me take that step in my to be a professional type of defenseman, not necessarily that junior type of defenseman. Be good all areas of the game, play that 200-foot game, be good defensively, good offensively as well.
Do you feel a difference just in atmosphere and yourself, just junior, now you're a pro?
For sure, yeah. Playing in that game last night, you can tell by just even like the power play how crisp everything is, how much smoother everything runs when you have these high-end players at a rookie camp like this.
Does that result in nerves, or how do you view just this step of your evolution?
Yeah, I think a lot of guys come here, they're a little nervous, but I think after that first period goes, I know my nerves calmed a lot after that first period, so, you just get back to playing hockey, everybody here is a good player, so.
Well, can I ask you about Colin Chalk? What's he like as a coach, and how much are you looking forward to a season under his belt?
Yeah, he's been great. He's been a great person to be around as well as a great coach. He's taught me a lot of things the past 3 years that I've been here. Not necessarily even playing last year, but he even had me, looking out for things that I can see during the game to help him tell the guys in the room last year when I wasn't playing. So yeah, it's been great. I'm really looking forward to working with him this year.
Obviously, we get to talk to him just about every day whenever he's here, and then down in Bakersfield every day. But what's he like on the bench? How would you describe Colin Chalk on the bench?
I'd say he's pretty comforting. You can talk to him about a lot of things. If you make the wrong play, you can ask him about it. What would you like me to do better here? And he'll give you a straight up answer. You go back there, you work a little harder, get back, get to that puck quicker, whatever it is. But, he's pretty comforting back there.
Building on that, you're coming up to a pretty big transition, obviously jumping from junior and then over to Bakersfield. I mean, it's a big move logistically as well. So what are you looking forward to most about this new chapter?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking the step to professional hockey. I know it's what kids dream of, being able to take that step to the National Hockey League. I know it's not the National Hockey League, but it's a step down. So it's a step in your career for sure, and it's something to be excited, that I'm excited for.